Well, here I was expecting to see boxes and trunks, rabbits and hats. These look like blueprints.
Well, in a way they are. And that's what I want you to learn, the design of the illusion. Then you can help me put it across, see?
And here I figured I was going to, put on a leotard, some fishnet stockings, and do a Vanna White kind of thing where I smile and point a lot. Maybe bring back some pigeons and some scarves when you're finished with them.
Well, you just might do a little bit of that, but you're not going to be wearing fishnet stockings. The assistant to Senor Mago always wears full-length gown.
I guess I landed a class act, huh?
Yes, you have. I would say that magic has an elegance all its own. And the idea is not to try and fool or trick the audience, but bring them in, draw them into this world that they wish to be part of. A world where only beautiful things happen, fluidly, effortlessly. And you never get to see the painstaking steps that it takes to get there.
You make it sound a lot like dancing.
Well, maybe I'm not like Fred Astaire, but I like the analogy. That's good. No, it really is. You and I will be partners in a delicate tango. In the meantime, behind the scenes, we're going to be masters of engineering there, all right?
Well, maybe I should have warned you. I failed math.
Well, then maybe we should get started right now. Just a minute, please. Hello? Yes, sí, operadora. Who? Hello, Eden. How are you? I was hoping it was you. No. How are the children? Oh, that's great. No, I'm so... Oh, you're coming back home. Well, that's where you belong, let's face it. Oh, looking forward to seeing you. And yes, I'll tell your parents. Adios.
Eden's coming home?
Very soon, I'm happy to say.
I'm sure the inspector will be happy, too.
Mm-hmm. You know, his family means everything to him. Right now, they seem to be having some problems, but I don't think it'll last too much longer. I'd like to tell you something, Nikki. Certain people belong together. It's like magic, do you understand? It simply just exists in a world all its own.
Mr. Castillo.
No, that's Rafael.
Okay, Rafael. I'm not so sure I'm the person to be your assistant.
Why not? What are you talking about? We haven't even started.
Yeah, I know, but I hear you talk about magic like it's a private club or something. And in order to be a member, you have to believe in Santa Claus again.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be wonderful? To have a child's faith and curiosity? Let me tell you something. It exists in all of us. We just have to learn how to let it out.
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure it ever existed in me. For some of us, there just wasn't a lot of fun and games when we were growing up.
Working with me is not going to be games. It's a very serious business to me. I was just suggesting that you approach this with an open mind and heart and a little bit of wonder.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm fresh out of wonder. But thank you. Really, I mean it. You and the inspector were great to try to help me out like this. I'll let you know when I find something that's dull and boring, more my speed.
Look, if you change your mind, just remember, Senor Mago's always here.
Okay.
Guess we should take down the tree soon. Maybe do some unpacking. Yeah, there's still things to open. Hello?
Well, just checked the tack room.
Anything strange?
Not that I could see.
You certainly know your way around.
Well, I spent a little time here a couple of years ago.
Where haven't you spent time? Did you find Art Victor's jockey?
No, I didn't see hiding their hair of him. If it is a him. Well, the racing form just said it was in Quincy.
We have been snooping around this place all morning, and we haven't come up with anything.
You expect them to leave incriminating evidence just lying around? If they did anything illegal, they did it long before they came here or behind closed doors. This track has some of the best security in the world.
What are we supposed to do then? Wait for one of Tennell's people to make a mistake?
No, we keep digging. Excuse me, though. I'm going to make a phone call to Renfield right now.
Why?
Why? I do have other irons in the fire, Kelly.
I just talked to her, and there aren't any messages, Robert.
Why don't you want me to talk to Renfield?
I just said there's no point in it.
Why am I suddenly getting the feeling I've been kidnapped?
How would I know?
There wouldn't happen to be something or someone in Santa Barbara that you're trying to keep me away from.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm a little tired. The kids were exhausted, so I put them to bed. I'm sorry they... What is it? Is it Cruz?
No.
It's Mason and Julia. They were in an airplane accident. The plane went down somewhere in the Sierras. Cruz is out looking for them.
Thank you. Well, the road's been closed by the snow, so Cruz is leading the rescue team by helicopter.
Oh, I can't believe this is happening. Where were he and Julia going?
I don't really think they were going anywhere.
What?
Two of them have had a few problems since you left.
What kind of problems?
Julia found out that Mason had an affair with Sasha in Palm Springs.
Oh, no.
She threw him out of the house.
Well, I don't blame her. What were they doing on a plane, anyway?
Left this note with the search team. Hello, CC Kaplan. When? Thank you very much. Cruz found them. They're alive.
Hanging that parachute was a great idea. It was like a beacon. Without it, we'd probably still be up there looking for you.
She isn't waking up, Cruz. It was so cold up here. We were in the snow all night. She was delirious a few minutes ago.
Julia? Julia?
We have to get her to the hospital.
Yeah, you too. She's really out. Look, there's a medevac chopper on the way. It'll be here in less than an hour. We'll be back in Santa Barbara.
Did you hear that, Julia?
You need to keep her as warm as you can, Mason. I'm gonna go help her with the stretcher.
Hang in there, darling. Cruz is here. Everything's going to be all right. It's over. It's finally over.
I still can't get a hold of Kelly.
Well, I'm sure you hear from her sooner or later.
How was your time alone?
Well, it was what I had to do.
We should have missed you New Year's Eve.
How did it go?
It was okay.
Did you have a party?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, several people.
Was Cruz there?
Mm-hmm. He was, actually.
I heard he wasn't alone.
Well, he was alone. He was working that night. He had someone in protective custody.
Oh, that girl, Nikki?
Yeah, something like that. He didn't pay much attention to her all evening.
It's okay, Mama. I mean, as long as he had a good time. And he must have gone home early.
Why do you say that?
Because I talked to him a little after midnight.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Well, you know, Adriana was awake, and it was her birthday. I knew he'd want to talk to her. I just wonder why he didn't mention the party.
It could be because there was a bit of a mix-up. Kelly had invited her out at Barr.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I guess it's not that unusual for Capwell parties.
I want to see my sister.
Where are they taking my son? I'd really like to know
I
that.
can only tell you that the medevac helicopters have landed and the patients have been taken to emergency.
Which way is that?
Off limits to visitors, but I'm sure the doctor will be out shortly.
What are we supposed to do until then?
What happened?
They won't tell us anything.
None of this would have happened if Julia hadn't tried to find out the truth. I told her to leave it alone.
How could she leave it alone? Mason walks out on her and Samantha for 3 months, doesn't make a phone call, that she finds that he's having an affair.
As much as I despise the man, I know he loves her.
Wait a minute. You're defending Mason. You're defending Julia. What's wrong with this picture?
You don't know anything about this.
I know that they've both behaved irrationally.
The whole relationship is irrational.
Julia's the best thing that ever happened to Mason. He was a fool to step out of line on her.
Excuse me, please. You have no right to be here.
I have just as much right as any one of you.
You should have left town when Anthony was killed, but no, you had to stay and destroy yet another marriage.
Augusta, this is not the
Defending
time.
this whore?
She didn't force Mason or your husband
I
to
see
do
you've
anything.
already zeroed in on your next victim.
You know, I really don't care what any one of you think of me. I'm not leaving.
Yes, you are.
I'm staying for Mason.
Augusta, Mason's the problem, not Sasha. You can stay. Just be sure that Julia doesn't see you here, all right?
I just want to make sure that Mason's all right.
Wait a second. What do you mean Cruz is injured?
I don't know any of the details, but he seemed like he was all right.
Yeah, but where is he then? Where did they take him?
He's in here.
Thank you.
Are you all right? The doctor said you were hurt.
No, I'm okay. It's just a cut. I want to keep it covered for a couple of days.
So you're okay?
I'm fine.
Mason and Julia Cruz are there?
Yeah, they were very cold and tired, Sophia, but Mason managed to keep them alive. He did a hell of a job. The snow was terrible.
I can take you down to emergency now, Mrs. Capwell.
Thank you very much.
See you later, Mama.
Thanks a lot, Betty. Hi.
Hi. Glad you're okay.
Yeah. So when'd you get back?
A little while ago. Your mom's with the kids.
Great. So how was your trip?
The kids really loved it. Adriana, she had a fever one day, but she's fine. And it was good. It was good for me to go. I'm not sure I have all the answers, but at least now I know where to look. I've been unfair to you. And I've been unfair to a lot of other people. I thought a lot about that. I thought a lot about you, about our marriage. I'd sit and I'd watch the kids. I wonder what I did wrong. I'd sit there and I'd think about why it was that I didn't have control, what it was that I was missing. And I finally realized that I have always relied on other people for the answers. And that the only way I'm going to get answers is from inside me. Now, I know not knowing the answers has hurt a lot of people, and I've hurt you the most. So I've decided that I really need to be alone. I really need to figure out why it is I can't control my own life. And I think the only way that I can be happy is to do this.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well,
that's the last thing we should do.
were you listening to yourself just then?
Yes.
Well, you know, you could have been talking to me in a singles bar. Taking control of your life, the only way to, what is it, did you mention space or something? I mean, I don't understand how you can be so incredibly detached talking about our marriage and our children.
No, I didn't mean
Look,
that.
maybe you need these cliches right now as some kind of crutch, I don't know. Maybe you've actually started to believe them. But I sort through everything you just said, and we're right back where we were before you left. You went away to think, and the big decision was not to decide? You want to prolong this?
No, I don't.
Then tell me what is different. What has changed from 2 weeks ago to now? Okay, well, you know, I'm just trying to see both sides here, and I try to look at your options through your eyes, and the choice seems crystal clear to me. The fact that you can't see it makes me think things are worse between us than they seem, if that's possible. I'll see you later.
I heard you were hurt. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I got a little cut there in my hand across the thing I was picking up the edge of it, like this resuscitation thing.
I almost lost my wife today.
Yes, because of your own lack of self-control.
Yes, I made a mistake. I'm doing everything in my power to rectify it. Why do you think I took her up in that airplane? I'm trying to convince her how much I love her. I can't let this destroy our marriage the way Eden let what happened with Robert Barr destroy hers.
That's right. I hope you do try to work on your marriage, Mason. Would you like me to talk to Julia?
Thank you. I think the word should come from me. I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean to hurt you.
I know. You go ahead.
Well, I do want to be there when she wakes up.
Good luck.
How'd it go with Cruz?
It didn't. Have you heard from Kelly?
No, I think maybe she's out of town.
Is she working for you again?
No. She's working for Robert Barr.
Renfield, everything under control there? Good. No, actually, I thought I'd poke around here a little longer. Any word from Stockholm on the brewery deal? Well, I want you to call Schultz, all right? My private line? All right, go ahead and answer it. I'll hold. What, is she still on? Put her through.
Robert?
You back in town?
Yes. Where are you?
It doesn't matter. I can be back in Santa Barbara within the hour.
I need to talk to you.
All right, fine. I'll come right over.
No, I'll come to you. I have to go home first, but I'll meet you in a couple of hours.
All right. I'll see you then.
Well, she's been waiting. Come here, sweetheart. Want to see your daddy?
Hi, sweetie. You remember me? Hi. This is for you.
Oh,
This is for your birthday. This is for you.
She'll love it.
I hope so.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, Chipper, come here. Come and see me, buddy. Oh, you're getting so big I can barely pick you up. Well, I'd like to take these kids out to lunch. And maybe to a park. Just the three of us so we can kind of keep it lighthearted. Is that all right with you?
Sure.
Okay.
You don't have to ask. I mean, they're our kids. You can see them anytime you want. You can come by. You don't even have to call.
Thanks. I'll just go situate him in the car. Maybe you could throw her diaper bag together. Thanks. I'll be right back. Here we go. Gonna have a barrel of fun.
I just had my hair done, okay?
What are you doing here?
I thought I left something here.
How'd you get in?
Your brother's got a key.
Where'd you leave?
Well, I got a locker at the bus station, and I think I left the key here. When I first came to this town, I put everything I own in that locker.
Well, I wish I could help you out, but I haven't seen a key.
And it's either buried in my purse, or I must have left it somewhere else. Do you think the people at the bus station would bust up in the locker for me?
Well, I guess if you gave them a good enough story and told them what was in it.
I'm actually going to miss this place.
Really? What are you going to miss most? The gourmet meals or the great conversation?
Well, I'll have to get back to you on that. I heard your wife was back in town.
Yeah.
Did you see your kids yet?
Actually, I just came from there.
Did your daughter like the bear?
I think so.
Good. Listen, thanks for hooking me up with your old man. He's okay.
Yeah? I heard you turned down the job.
I did, but then I realized I'd be walking away from a good thing. So I came back.
Smart move.
I just hope I can learn all the stuff I'm supposed to. It's much harder than I thought.
You'll manage.
I always do. So, I guess I'll see you around?
Yeah, I'll see you around, Nikki. All your stuff, huh? Guess you believe in travel on light. September 11th, New York. October 3rd, New Jersey. October 20th, Louisville. October 30th, Los Angeles. So, Nikki, what the hell is this?
Let me get this straight. You spent all that time away and you haven't made a decision yet?
Yes, I did. This is it.
You haven't chosen either of us?
I thought it would be wise to To spare the both of you while I get my life together.
What exactly are you sparing us from? Have you given any thought to how much time you're going to spend on this hiatus of yours?
Robert, I wish
Look,
you...
forget about it. Forget about it. I think it sounds like a great plan.
Why are you so angry with me?
Why am I angry with you? Did it ever occur to you that all these decisions of yours are just an excuse to stall? You got it all set up, right? So you can wait around, see how Cruz reacts, how I react. What, are you waiting for him to come crawling back to you?
I would never do that to Cruz.
What the hell are you waiting for, then?
I tried to explain to you.
Fine. Right. You need time alone. Good. Get out of here. Go have time alone.